I don't do the birthday. I don't celebrate my birthday, okay? He brought me in here.
I don't care. You don't live here.
Well, I didn't know that. No, what? Son, your shelter down, down. You're be violent. You're violent.
You alright?
No, I want to just lay down. You're sick. Want to touch somebody? You're nasty. They want to touch.
On November 27, 2024, officers responded to a call that quickly turned from routine to bizarre. A property manager reported a break-in at an apartment he was hired to repair. According to him, someone had piled up objects outside the unit just to climb in through a broken window.
Is the door unlocked back here?
No, the door in the front I can get in. I got the keys. I got the keys to the property.
Okay.
I think those are screwed. They should be screwed shut unless somebody's already kicked it open.
Oh, yeah. Is this entire building vacant?
Yes.
Okay. Oops, sorry. Check that apartment there. Looks like the door's open.
What officers didn't expect was what they'd find inside. A woman hiding, curled up in a closet, with no name, no ID, and no intention of cooperating. Officers quickly realized she was squatting and possibly hiding from something. When they told her she was under arrest, she snapped. She began shouting, resisting, and flailing her arms as officers tried to detain her. The situation escalated fast, but officers held their ground.
Hey,
Yeah?
what are you doing?
Laying here when the church open? The
Huh?
door's open. There's no sign that says you can't come in here.
Do you live here?
Villa let me in. A black guy.
Who is it?
Villa?
Billa?
Yeah.
Billa what?
Villa. I don't mean by Villa from the church.
Billa.
What's your name?
Tella?
Do you have an idea on you?
No.
What'd you say your name was?
Tella, T-E-L-L-A. Well, there's no sign that says I can't be up here.
You live here?
Well, he brought me up here, so I didn't know.
What'd you say your first name was?
T-E-L-L-A.
T-E-L-L-A. What's your last name?
I have one. That's not my full name. It's just that.
T-E-L-L-A.
That's just it.
That's just your name?
You brought me up here if you didn't say I couldn't.
What's your date of birth?
I do the birthday. I don't do the birthday. I don't celebrate my birthday, okay?
So when I take you to jail, you're gonna go as Jane Doe?
Why are you taking me to jail?
Because you're trespassing.
There's no sign. Someone brought me in here.
Do you live here?
He brought me in
I
here.
don't care. You don't live here.
Well, I didn't know that.
Well, when you walk into an apartment and there's nobody in here and you're sleeping in a
Well, he said I
closet,
could come in here.
then you know you don't live here.
Well, he said I could come in here, so I didn't know.
Okay, well, clearly you know because you're sleeping in a closet.
He brought me up here. I didn't know I couldn't be up here. He didn't say I couldn't.
What's your birthday?
I don't have one. I have one. Why don't you go get him so I can...
How about this?
No, what? Son, your shelter down, down. You're be violent. You're violent. Come here.
Clear hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
Now you're under arrest.
Clear hands behind your back. You're under
You like it?
Now you're under arrest.
Good.
Give me your hand. Clear hands behind
You
your back.
you fucking do. You
Trespassing. Now you're interfering.
Where am I supposed to go? Well, I got nowhere to go. Where am I supposed to?
I don't care where you're supposed to go. You're not going here.
You tell us your name, we're just gonna go to Jane Doe. 102 Eastern Fulton. Alright, turn over.
Stand up. Or sit up.
Bodycam footage shows her yelling bizarre claims, refusing to cooperate, and lashing out violently. At one point, she even claimed she didn't have a name at all and wanted the death penalty.
All you do is give us your name, be cool. You got some warrants or something?
I don't have a name. I just know what my name is.
Are any needles on you? Yes?
No.
So your name's Tella, you don't have a date of birth.
No, but I don't have a name either. I don't want one.
Hey, we still got, you got her. Is somebody else coming? We got this whole rest of the building yet.
Yeah, I think Hike's here. Anyone else come up here with you? Where'd that dude go that let you in here?
I don't know.
Is he still in here?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find him if he is.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go out there and deal with this first. We can get her secured so we don't have to.
Eventually, officers were able to secure the woman and escort her out of the building. She continued shouting obscenities and religious ramblings all the way to the patrol car.
Alright, you wanna walk down the stairs? I got you. Gotcha. I think they own both of those. You alright?
No, I want to just lay down.
Okay. Well, you can lay down in jail.
I'm gonna go to jail if I lay down. It's not on the way down.
Okay. This could have been a lot easier, man. I mean, if you don't have any warrants, you probably could just give me a piece of paper.
I don't have a fucking name. I don't want one.
Well, you do have a name.
No, I don't. I don't want a fucking name. I ain't that right.
Okay.
Not for a fucking name. I don't have to.
Well, yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
Okay. Hang tight.
Yeah, the computer said 420, so
Yeah,
I walked in, there was a random guy in there. I was like, wait, this is definitely not it.
Yeah, she was in apartment 1, sleeping in a closet, and then she said some guy let her in here, Villa or whatever. I grabbed my flashlight and finished clearing this building because I don't know if there's anybody else in there. Yeah, that's fine.
We're just getting ready to start working on these.
So once you guys said use of force, I walked in, it was quiet. I'm like, yeah, this is definitely not the.
We found her in a closet inside 1, and I was like, "What's your name?" She says,
Yeah.
"Tella." I go, "Tella what?" She goes, "I don't have a last name."
Yeah, a guy in there in this apartment was naked. I was like, and you guys said use of force. I'm like, I'm not hearing any tussle. I'm definitely in the wrong building then.
Yeah, well, that's what I said.
He's like, there's an apartment 1 over in the other building. I was like, all right, we'll see.
And then she started to walk out the apartment, and then he redirects her back into the apartment, and then she starts flailing her arms, and she goes, "All right, let's finish this up."
All right.
Yeah, we're 1's clear. This one, whatever this number is,
We just cleared this one here?
that must be 2. We just cleared this. Yeah, let's go upstairs. Huh? Check these rooms in. Yeah, she was sleeping in like a closet like this downstairs.
Okay, that's better.
And then and she's like, "Somebody let me in." Named Bella. Bella. I think she kept saying Bella. I think that's what she was saying, Bella or something.
Okay.
And I said, "What's your name?" She said, "Tella." I was like, "Okay." Now we're being silly. Yeah, she was in here. Look at this little spot she was sleeping in. She was curled up right there. And then she starts to leave and she turns into him. The other, they got him out there. And then he's like, "You ain't leaving." And then she starts freaking fighting him. I'm like, "Great." We tried to get downstairs, but this is all busted. And
You think there's a way to get in from another side, or?
well, it's all screwed in.
Yeah,
It's all screwed shut and everything.
So we should.
I don't know. He probably left out somewhere. I don't think he's in here anymore.
There's a guy here.
So they saw a guy jump through the window, and we found her in here. So maybe they just had the wrong. Maybe they saw the wrong person.
I guess the city's been on them about the garbage in the yards. So we came up to do that, and then I seen that person going through the window. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to screw all the windows shut. Not that that's going to stop them. They'll just kick the window in, but they're paying me to do the work on them, so I'm going to do it. You know?
Yeah, absolutely. So you saw her go through that window over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it her or was it something else?
I thought it was a black guy. It's probably the hat and the coat pulled up.
Oh.
And
You have any luck trying to figure out who she is?
No, she's
Oh yeah, we'll have to let the jail figure out who she is if they can. Otherwise, we'll have to just book her as Jane Doe and then.
yeah, I think so.
What she kept saying the guy's name was, or Villa.
Yeah.
Villa or something was the one that let her in, and I go, "What's your name?" She goes, "Tella." I was like, "Okay." I go, "What's your last name?" He goes, "That's my whole name. I don't have a date of birth or something." Okay, brother. I'll let the jail know. They can drag her out of there and deal with it.
And if they reach out to you or dispatch, once they find out who it is, just let me know. And
Yeah, I'll try to figure it out down there.
I'll add her to it. Thank you.
All right, thanks, bro. Hang on.
Touch me, you're sick. You're sick. Want to touch somebody? You're nasty. You're disgusting. I want you to know that. You're disgusting touching somebody's body. They don't want to be touched. You're nasty. I heard the colonel touch somebody. You don't want to be touched. Huh? What can they have ways you don't want to be touched? She touch somebody?
Slow down.
You're nasty. Your fucking colonel knows so no one touched. And still touching them. You're a fucking death penalty. Everything's wrong in life.
Alright, pull your knees to your chest. And then we're asking you to get up. Get up. Get up.
She was later booked into the Scott County Jail as Jane Doe and charged with interference with official acts, assault on a police officer, and criminal trespassing. As for the mystery man who allegedly let her in, he vanished before officers could find him. If you want more unbelievable real-life encounters like this one, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. This is Jury Duty, where the truth is always on camera.